We have all been there. We've all been trying our goddamn best to better ourselves, yet we can't seem to change. I bet you that all of us have watched tons and tons of self-help videos. I can't lie, I've done it too. The problem is that it feels damn good to watch these videos. You and I get excited at the idea of becoming someone better, more productive, stronger, and smarter person. But at the end of the day, that is all we do. We consume content, we don't actually internalize the content, and therefore we remain in a self-perpetuating loop where we keep watching self-help videos and we get our hopes up and then we do nothing to change and we feel bad about ourselves, so we watch more videos. Most people want these videos to tell them exactly what to do. They want a simple answer to solve all of their problems, and to be honest, there is one, and you know what it is. You know your own answer to your own question. You don't need me to tell you what to do. You know what to do. This is a very individualistic problem. Some people just need to exercise more, some people need to watch less videos, some people need to sleep more, some people just need to be more active. And most of the problems after doing these activities will solve themselves. However, if you still want someone to tell you a probable solution to your question and to your problems, all you have to do is just kind of work on your mental health. Because if you're not mentally okay, how do you expect to achieve something remarkable? You can't really do that. Fixing your mental health is hard because it's discomforting. It makes you feel less. When you see people around you, they seem to have their shit together, but don't focus on other people for the time being and focus instead on yourself. And this will end up being the best thing you can do for yourself. Now, when I first started my journey to better myself, I didn't really care about my mental health just because I didn't know how important it was. Instead, I ignored it and focused on building good habits like exercising, reading, and drawing. Uh, this seemed uh, this seems counterintuitive, but when you start self improvement, forget about your mental health. Never, however, your having good mental health is still the end goal, but you will achieve this through different means. By doing different activities, and hopefully, this will help you out in the long run. Um, One of the most important things you can do is just start exercising. Any type of exercise is good, but you know, weightlifting is probably the best type of exercise you can do right now because it's not only really good exercise, it builds muscle, and you end up looking bigger, you end up having bigger muscles, and you know, for a man having bigger muscles, it does help your confidence. And not only does it give you the normal health benefits of exercising, but it makes you more confident, it makes you look better, and you're overall just happier. Having a proper sleep and wake up schedule is equally as important as exercise. So, what I normally do is I would ask myself, at what time do I want to wake up? If it's at 6 a.m., then you have to be able to sleep at 9:30, and that is kind of pushing it. Most people take like 30 minutes to fall asleep, so sleeping at 9 would be the best thing to do to wake up at 6 a.m. You normally want a 9 hour buffer zone, kind of, for your sleep. Your body needs about 8 hours of sleep, but most of us take half an hour to fall asleep. This time only, goes up if you scroll on Instagram all night, if you just watch videos all night long. Um, what I normally do is I set my phone on my desk. That's I have to wake up to go and get it. I don't have to wake up. I have to stand up to go and get it. So this basically forces me out of bed. Once I'm up, I go to the bathroom, and I basically splash my face with cold ass water. Now that will get you fucking up. Now that you're up, you can do anything you want. You can do any activity you want. Normally, what I do is go to the gym. This makes you, at the end of the day, at least you know that you woke up at the time you wanted and you went to the gym. So you kind of kill two birds with one stone. You wake up early and you go to the gym early. The third is to make your day into a sort of mini video game esque type, where you set goals as achievements. For example, you're in a university and you need to study for a minimum of 2 hours per day to properly understand all of the information that's being given to you. What I would do is to that as an achievement to study for 2 hours. So instead of studying, you're actually you can picture it as grinding at the library for some experience points in knowledge. You're not actually going to the gym, you're just going to a building where you level up your physical ability and mental toughness. So it's okay to make things that are simple seem much more grandiose or epic if it gets you excited to do them. At the end of the day, you're going to be doing this for a very long time. So it's even though you're doing hard work, you don't have to hate it. If you enjoy the process, then absolutely go ahead and just do it however you want. You don't have to make things tough for yourself. The next and the last point of this video is really just to set some time aside for your passion or hobby or whatever else you want to do, but nothing to do with work. Or it can be like a side gig, like starting a YouTube channel, a podcast. But what I'm kind of mentioning here is kind of like, if you want to learn the guitar, you can do that. Because for me, I've always wanted to learn the guitar for a long time. I've had a guitar in my room for a very long time, but I've never actually gotten to become good at it. I've played a little bit, but I'm no expert at it. But by setting some time for the activity in your schedule, it can be any amount of time really, you are ensured to have a fun time, and the most important part is that it remains constant. So if you do it every day, and you just do, let's say, 30 minutes per day, then at the end of the year, I would have practiced about 7 days. That means, like, I calculated it, and it's like 182 hours per year of constantly playing the guitar. That means that you're doing 7 days straight of playing the guitar. So I think that by actually doing this, you might actually develop the ability to learn the guitar or learn how to play the piano. Or if you're reading books, then you might read a fuck ton of books, because 7 days of just reading is a long time. So the main tip on this one is sometimes less is more. Well, now that I've covered fitness, sleep, having a schedule, and setting some time aside to either do a side job or a hobby, or just focus more on self-help, I guess, like reading books or whatever, it doesn't matter. Hopefully you found something rather useful in this. If you did, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next video.